guys, Cybergod here, and today we are gonna talk about the recently released chapter of One Piece, chapter 1001. But before I start talking about that, I want to get one thing out of the way, and that is, in the last video I wasn't sure about Luffy's strength, cause I was waiting for this chapter, and now that this chapter is out, I'm going to give my opinion on how strong is Luffy right now. Well, I think he has gotten fairly strong, but not strong enough. First, he did damage, but the damage was minimal. It was just a small injury, which is amazing as this is the first time we have seen Kaido getting injured after Oden's fight. So amazing, but it isn't enough for Luffy to win. A mere scratch wouldn't defeat Kaido. But as we have seen in the prison, Luffy hasn't properly mastered his advanced armament haki. And edge haki grows best in battle. I'm guessing that by the end of the battle, Luffy would have mastered the advanced armament haki, and then he will go on to defeat Kaido and perhaps Big Mom too. I mean, he's there, so why not? Though I do want to clear a mistake I made in the last video. You see, after Kaido's one-shot battle with Luffy, I wasn't sure if Luffy had Emperor level defenses. You see, for some reason I underestimated Kaido. I don't even know why I did it. I just did. I just thought that with Kaido's strength and impregnable body, he couldn't be that fast. He wouldn't need to be that fast. So I put the blame of Luffy's defeat in Luffy's defenses and thought that Luffy just wasn't strong enough to defend against an emperor. But now, with the recent chapter, after seeing Kaido's Thunder Bagua, I knew it changes everything. Now that we know that Kaido is faster than Future Sight, that means all Luffy has to do is improve his Future Sight and speed. And after that, he should be able to defend against Kaido. What I'm trying to say is Luffy's defenses are indeed close to an emperor. With just a little improvement and he would become emperor level, at least in defensive endeavors. And by improving both his defensive and offensive power, he would become a proper emperor by the end of this fight against emperors. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about chapter 1001. So what did I like about it? Well, there are three things I liked in the recent chapter, and these are Luffy's comparison to the former greats like Gold Roger, Whitebeard, Rox D. Zebek, Shanks, and Oden. Now that Luffy is getting stronger and becoming an emperor level combatant, as a protagonistic character, he is finally reaching these great people. So I believe that comparison was like a foreshadowing, and I like that. I also liked how the Worst Generation interacted with each other. I liked how they fought with each other, competed with each other, and made Japanese meme face with each other. They are not enemies, but not friends either. They are sort of friends, I guess. Not exactly friends, but sort of friends. And the rivalry gave a bit of a character to Law and Kid, who were just background characters in chapter 1000. And the last thing I liked is, by the end of the chapter, it was no longer a emperor versus a pirate, but a pirate versus a pirate. I can't exactly explain what I mean by that, but what I can say is, when Luffy and Co first arrived at the top of Onigashima, Kaido and Big Mom were just looking down at Luffy and Co as emperors fighting small pirates. But by the end of the chapter, they were no longer acting as emperors, but pirates fighting other pirates. And I like that. And the only thing I disliked about the chapter is how the White Captain, Zoro, and Killer were treated as non-captains, apart from Luffy, Law, and Kid as secondary characters. And I didn't like that. But that's just my opinion. I mean, they are vice captains, so it's a bit justified, I guess. And now, before I close this video, I want to make one thing clear. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I believe that right now, at the top of Onigashima, Luffy is the only one that can hurt Kaido amongst the worst generation. You see, in chapter 1001, Law and Kid were also soon attacking Kaido. And because of the ambiguousness of their attack, you may also think that they are hurting Kaido, but they are not. They are just working around Kaido's defenses. That's all. They can't go through Kaido's defenses, so they are just working around it. Because right now, Luffy is the only one that can go through Kaido's defenses. And I wanted to make it clear because I didn't want anyone to think that Luffy's training was for naught, now that Kid and Law were also soon hurting Kaido. And with that, I'm finishing this video. So hit the subscribe button, ring the bell button, and alvida.